Hello, and welcome to Sacred Breath Qigong, a method where we work together with breath and movement and intention. Some of my routines will pull from ancient Chinese practices like Qigong, some classical stretch, and some intuitive thoughts and movements to help your body connect body, mind, and spirit. We live in a fast-paced world. And even if you're someone who is not fast paced, you're sitting a lot, whether you're recovering, whether you've aged and you don't get out as much, you can still get a good sense of flow and connection within your body by seated practices. So today we'll show you one of those. Take a few deep breaths, bringing the breath down into the belly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now step the feet just a little bit wider. Scoot closer to the edge of your chair and let your belly fall forward. So we're going to, on the inhale, let it fall out. And let all the air out. Round the back slightly. Inhale. Lifting the chest, belly falls forward. And exhale. The back fills. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths here. Bend them a little more than you have. A lot of times sitting will shallow the breathing, which then puts more strain and pain on the body. And relax. All right, we're going to take our hands and we're going to lift them up in the air. So we're going to reach one side up higher and grab and pull it down and put it in a bucket. Like we're picking apples on a really tall tree. Put it down. Pick. Continue to breathe. Pick. Just lengthening out of the hip sockets. All right, that's great. Now we're going to reach forward, reach, twist, and pull it back in. Like you're screwing a light bulb, pulling it out. Reach, pull, reach, pull. You can feel this in your hip area. Reach. Those muscles get tight, and when they get tight in a seated position, then the connective tissue that wraps around them tightens. And then what happens when you stand up? It hurts. All right, we're going to take our hands and we're just going to roll down, tucking the chin, rolling the body down towards the floor. Let your head hang heavy like a bowling ball. And take a few deep breaths there. Let your hands fall down onto the ground. Your wrists might reach towards the ground. You might barely reach. Just depends on how tight you are. Continue to breathe with the head relaxing all the way down. Fill up that back with air. One more breath there. And now as we roll up, I want you to tuck your tailbone under first. So we're going to start from our tailbone and unroll the back slowly and gently upward. One vertebrae at a time. And when things are tight, it doesn't always feel like things are moving one at a time. That's okay. Just set the intention for that. Come up straight and tall, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back and down. And you're breathing gently through your nose as you roll the shoulders back and down. Now, forward head posture is very common with a lot of sitting or a lot of recovery. So we want to take and just push our chin slightly back. So do this a few times. Notice that the chin comes down, head lifts up. Chin back. And you might feel a little bit of a stretch in your shoulders. What we're looking for. All right, we're going to take and we're going to turn our head to the left and the right and the left and the right. Take the ear to the shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. And then bring head to center and just like you're taking your ear and placing it against the wall to listen to someone talking without moving your body. Just move that ear over to the wall. Now we're going to take and jet the chin out and pull it back, tucking the chin slightly. Jet the chin out and pull it back. If you feel a nasty stretch in your shoulders at this point, this is something that you can do a few times a day to loosen that up. Remember, not only working in the area that hurts, but working the full channels of the body is what makes it all come together. If we stretch one place hard and tight, what will happen is that place will tighten even further when we stop. So we do gentle motions consistently throughout the day, opening from top to bottom. Take a big breath in and out through your mouth. Take a big breath in. Let it out through your mouth. Now we're going to work our feet and legs a little bit. So we're going to do high stepping, just bringing your knees up as far as they'll come from the ground. Point your toe towards the ground. You might not be able to see my feet here, but point your toes and just walk with pointed toes. Point, set down, point, set down. Now we're going to move them out. Our body says, hey, what are you doing here? You're moving, bring them back in together. And take your hands to your hips and just push down on the skin around your hips. Just stretching that area. Legs. And then take your hands and we're going to just pump up behind the knees. This is an area where a lot of stagnation can happen. So we're just grabbing the skin and pulling it this direction. All right, and then we're going to activate the toes by running in place. It can be just barely coming off the ground, just barely running. And just feel that activate up your legs into your hip sockets. Run, run, run. Run and not be weary. Walk and not faint. Those are the things we need to keep in mind. Bring it down. Feet flat on the ground. Lengthen that spine again. Take a few slow breaths to bring the energy back into your core. The center of your body is where all the action happens. If it gets stagnant, like a muddy pond, man, things slow down. Energy slows down. Our thoughts slow down. We can become depressed and sad. We're going to take our hands, rub our low back, Take our hand to the front, thump the chest slightly. When you want to build energy, you can just Tarzan. Make a loud noise. Oh! Your body will thank you. All right, bring it down. Let's put our feet shoulder width apart. I want you to take one hand and just cup it under your belly. And we're going to do some centering. So we're going to bring this arm around and down through the center. It'll switch to the cup. The other one will come around and down. Keep breathing. We're going to reach out to earth, nature, and heaven, bringing that in through the center of the body. Feeling gratitude, joy, and peace, bringing that in through the center. Love, harmony, and acceptance. Bring your hands to your low belly area, feet back together, circle in a clockwise motion. So on yourself, you would come up your right side and down on the left. We're going to lock and seal that in. For clarity, peace, and abundance, relax those shoulders down, lengthen that spine up. Take a big breath and let it go with a sigh. And today, as with yogis of old, I will say, Namaste. I see the light in you as you recognize the light in me. Have a great day and keep practicing.